Today we're in Disney Springs to try all of the new food, and trust me, there's a lot. From the viral cookie croissant at Amorette's, a crazy cheese pull on a Korean corn dog at Morimoto, trying the brand new Gideons cookie, the best meatloaf I've ever had, and more. You guys aren't gonna wanna miss this one. Every month, the restaurants in Disney Springs roll out new food, and I'm here to show you what's new for May. But first things first, before we do anything else, we have to go check on Gideons and put our name on the wait list. Maybe there's not a wait list, I'm not sure. Maybe there's just walk up, but we're gonna go check that out, get our name in, and hopefully get called back soon. But guys, I think we are lucking out today. I am so surprised. I feel like on the first of every month, everyone's like going to get the new cookie. I thought the line would be longer, but I walked up and I saw that the cast member at the end of the line did not have an iPad or a phone on her to check names. So we're in luck. While we wait, I figured I'd show you guys this month's artwork. And then if you flip it around, of course, there we go. It's gonna tell us our specialty cookie of the month, which is a peanut butter cold brew cookie. It's really funny because I truly had no intention of going to get the cookie right away, but the line was just so short, I couldn't pass it up. And I ended up only waiting about 10 to 15 minutes. It was a very hot wait because I was in the sun, but once we got in, the line was moving, which was shocking. And not only did I have very good luck with the line, I have been having the best luck in hitting Gideons during hot cookie hour. And pretty much as soon as I walked in, they announced that the hot cookie hour was starting. I walked in at about 1:55, so they started about 5 minutes early. But guys, we have so much more dessert that we're gonna be eating today. I figured I can't do it today. Before we get to the cookie for this month, I also do wanna mention that they have a matching cake slice for this cookie. They have a peanut butter cold brew cake slice available on Wednesdays, which today is, and that sounds really good as well, but I don't want to do it overdo it on the desserts just yet. So I just went with the cookie of the month for May, which is a peanut butter cold brew cookie. It's a thick, almost half-pound peanut butter cookie laced with freshly ground espresso. Break ourselves off a little bite and we'll try this bad boy out. Guys, to absolutely no surprise, this is fantastic. What I was really hoping for with this cookie is that like you didn't lose the flavor of the like espresso or cold brew. I was hoping there would still be like a strong coffee flavor, even though it's like overpowered with all that peanut butter, but no, it's really such a good blend. Of course, you've got that touch of sea salt on top, as well as a little bit of saltiness from the peanut butter. It just pairs perfectly with that coffee flavor and then like the chocolatey chip cookie flavor. I am definitely not mad at this. This is even better than I thought, I think. And I don't know if you guys remember, but last month I posted a video, it was only like a couple weeks ago that I filmed it, where I tried the cookie of the month for April, and it was like a white chocolate caramel kind of swirl. And to my surprise, which I don't really love white chocolate that much, it was phenomenal. This I thought I would like, and of course I do. And last month when I was eating the white chocolate macadamia nut caramel swirl cookie, I said this is up there in like best cookies at Gideons, best cookies of the month at Gideons, and I would have to put this one up there as well. I feel like just every single month I'm gonna get blown away by the cookie, and every month I'm gonna be like, no, this is on the list. Nope, this is on the list. Nope, this is one of the best. And it just keeps happening because Gideons cookies are just that good. And I know a lot of you guys don't agree. Every time I post a video where I try Gideons, I always get a bunch of comments that are like, their cookies are too thick, their cookies are too undercooked for me. I guess this is just how I prefer my cookies because I really enjoy them. But now we are gonna head to a place that also serves chocolate chip cookies, as well as a variation of a chocolate chip cookie that I have been wanting to try for so long. Over here at Amorette's Patisserie, they announced a couple of days ago that they were gonna be getting a chocolate chip cookie croissant. And in case you're not on social media much, these have been blowing up lately. They're like the latest viral craze. Every bakery is starting to make them, and I am so excited that Amorette's decided to make their own version of it. I know for a fact these cookie croissants are very popular around the New York, New Jersey area. They're even like taking that idea, that crazy idea, and running with it. They're making like Italian rainbow cookie croissants and all that. It all sounds so good. This little cookie croissant is the main reason that I came to Disney Springs today. As soon as I saw it, I was like, I gotta go try this. I came here for this, as well as some other things, but mainly for this, and man, does it look good. So essentially what they do with these cookie croissants is they make a buttery croissant, they cut it in half, they put cookie dough on the inside, and then they also put it on top, they warm it up, and it just creates this masterpiece from what I hear. Let's break it in half here. And you can see the warm, gooey, kind of slightly underbaked cookie dough just in the center of that croissant. It looks so good. I cannot wait any longer, guys. Let's get a bite of this. This croissant itself is so buttery and flaky. It's a very well-made croissant, and it kind of tastes like a chocolate croissant because you got all the chocolate chips in there, and then when you get that cookie dough flavor, it is amazing. I'm not sure if they warmed this up. They did let me know they can warm it up, and I thought she did, but maybe she didn't, because it's not that warm. But I imagine if you get this like piping hot, this thing has got to be insane. Even without being the warmest, this is still delicious. And I think a lot of that is attributed to the quality of this croissant. Like I said, it's so flaky, so buttery. You can just taste like the butter oozing out. It's very, very crispy on the outside, but still very, very soft on the inside. And then of course you've got that cookie dough in there. And I love how the cookie dough in the center is kind of like slightly undercooked. So it's super warm, super gooey. And then you got like a fully baked chocolate chip cookie on the top. This is incredible. Definitely worth making a trip to Disney Springs today. I'm very, very happy. I finally got to try a cookie croissant and it did not disappoint. Amorette's has honestly been killing the game recently. I know they have a bunch of other like new desserts in there right now as well. They have like a Mushu cake pop and then a boba tea cake, all of which sounded really good, but I've had enough dessert for now. It's time for some food, and we're gonna head over to one of my favorite places to get food here at Disney Springs, the Polite Pig. In my opinion, the Polite Pig has the best barbecue at Disney World, and it's not even close. And pretty much in every one of these like Disney Springs update new food videos that I make, I come over to the Polite Pig because they always have something new. A couple months back, they had this amazing sweet tea fried chicken. They also had, I think last month, like these like burnt ends that were phenomenal. Literally everything I get here is really, really good. And this month's specialty item sounded like even better than all of those that I've already tried. You guys gotta see this. This is the Polite Logo Moco Meatloaf. It's a special blend of ground beef, mixed and chopped Spam, and Hawaiian seasonings with bacon, Maui onion demi-glace, sticky rice, lomi lomi tomatoes, red onion, and sesame chili oil for $21. Wow, guys, the presentation here is immaculate. This plate just looks so beautiful with that perfectly cooked egg on top, the flowers, all the seasonings on there. This looks amazing. I don't even know where to start with this, guys, but I guess we have to start by breaking this egg yolk. We gotta go for a dip in that yolk, get that meatloaf all with that egg yolk. That is so good, guys. That meatloaf is cooked so well to where it's not like super mushy, you know, it still like holds its form and holds that like bite that you need. It definitely has like a distinct soy kind of sauce. You can taste that Hawaiian and that Asian influence coming through. I couldn't taste much of the Spam, but I want to get another bite of this meatloaf to see if we can get that Spam flavor. Not tasting much of the Spam, but what I am tasting is phenomenal. It's sweet, it's savory, that barbecue kind of soy glaze on there is just perfect. I wish this was a little bit spicier. I'm not really tasting much of that sesame chili oil, so I could definitely use a little kick on here, but the flavor still is real good. I want to get a bite with that sticky rice now. That is definitely the way to eat it. Get a little bit of rice, get a little bit of meatloaf in there with the egg yolk dripping on. This is a great dish. And I don't necessarily consider myself like a big meatloaf person either. I feel like it takes a lot for me to really enjoy meatloaf this much. And I have to say, this is probably like the best meatloaf I've ever had in my life. They always do such a good job of like blending the like culture of what they're like trying to represent with barbecue. So you still get that like overall barbecue flavor and that barbecue taste, but they just do such a good job of like blending the two different types of flavors. Seriously, you guys gotta come to the Polite Pig, whether you're just getting barbecue and the stuff that they have on the menu all the time, like the mac and cheese is like my second favorite mac and cheese on property. So definitely try out the regular barbecue, but also always ask what the like monthly chef's special is, because they always have something. And I am telling you guys, It is always a knockout. We are not done yet, guys. On my way over to our next stop, I remember that Morimoto had a special new dish on the menu as well. So I came over to check it out. I wanted to see if you could get it outside at the like pickup window, at the street food window here. Turns out you can't. It's for like the sit-down dining only. But I did spot something on the street food menu at the walk-up window that I've never seen before, didn't know existed, and I'm usually a huge fan of them. This is the Korean corn dog. It's a beef hot dog with mozzarella cheese, panko breadcrumbs, and sriracha ketchup for $8. Well, let's try this out and see if we can get a good cheese pull. I'm always all about the cheese pull. I'm hoping we get a good one here with a Korean corn dog. I feel like that's like the main event, the cheese pull. And that one definitely did not disappoint. Wow, it is so crispy, guys. You get that nice corn dog flavor. So crispy. All the sugar, so it's like sweet as well. And then you have the sriracha ketchup, so it's also sweet. It's spicy, it's crunchy, sweet from the corn as well. It's cheesy. Oh my gosh. Doesn't get much better than Korean corn dogs. Just that cornbread batter alone is fantastic, guys. It tastes very, very fresh. I'm pretty sure they make them and then they kind of like put them in like a cooling case, and then they like kind of air fried them on the side. This wasn't even like deep fried from what I saw, at least. It is really tasty. Let's see if we could take a bite from the side and get to more cheese. I don't know. Is this gonna work? This might be ridiculous, but let's try it out. That is really a great Korean corn dog, guys. The last Korean corn dog I had was over in Seuss Landing at Circus McGurkus in Universal. They opened like this new kind of walk-up window at the Circus McGurkus quick service restaurant, and they have something similar, a Korean corn dog, but it was not nearly as good as this. It was good, and I still thought it was really good, but this is different. And I can't believe I didn't even know it existed. Like, I just so happened to be walking by looking for something else, and then I saw this on the menu, and I had to get it, and I'm very glad I did. My mouth is on fire from the sriracha ketchup, and luckily we don't have to move far for our next stop because we're actually heading right there into Deluxe Burger for our, I think, last food of the day. Let's head inside, and this is what I'm here for. The Southern Burger. How good does that look? This is the Southern Burger. It has 2 pressed signature blend beef patties, pimento cheese, fried green tomato, bacon, and jalapeno jam on a cheddar chive biscuit for $13.99. So in typical fashion, I opted to get this burger with cheddar cheese instead of pimento cheese because pimento cheese has mayo, but man, like I thought the photo on the board outside made this look amazing. This looks even better in person than it does on that board, which is shocking. This looks fantastic, but I shouldn't be surprised because every specialty burger I've had here is amazing. We started off with the beef Wellington burger last year, like late last year we had that. It was amazing. The French onion burger that they had here a couple months back was top burgers I've ever had. And now we have this bad boy, which looks so good. Oh, would you guys look at all that like melty cheese and the biscuit bun? There's green chilies. We just gotta go for it. You can see I didn't even get like a full bite. I didn't even get that green tomato in there. I gotta get another bite. This is a thick burger. We've essentially got like 3 patties because there's 2 patties and then the fried green tomato, so it's like 3 times as thick. Let's see if we could do a big bite this time. Seriously though, I don't know how no one is talking about these burgers. All of the specialty burgers here at Deluxe Burger are just phenomenal. The biscuit this time around, man, it's cheesy, it's buttery. It's like a Red Lobster biscuit as your burger bun. Like, what's better than that? Then you get those green chilies in there, the crispy bacon, and that green tomato. Man, this is a good burger. And I'm not even missing that pimento cheese. They had a choice of also like cheddar or Munster, so I just went with like some basic cheddar, and like I'm not even missing the pimento cheese. I thought like that not getting it with the pimento cheese might make it a little bit dry, and I was hesitant to get it because I didn't know if like the pimento cheese would kind of make this whole thing, but no, without the pimento cheese, this is probably just as good. I love how here at Deluxe Burger, when they do these like kind of specialty burgers, they're not just like putting different toppings on a bun, you know? It's always so unique and so creative, and they're not just like using a regular bun either. They always kind of switch it up and have something interesting. So with the beef Wellington burger, they had like a puff pastry bun that was a knockout. Of course, now we have this like cheddar butter biscuit, cheddar and chive biscuit bun. We need this type of creativity everywhere else around Disney, because Deluxe Burger and all the places at Disney Springs are coming up with new fantastic stuff pretty much monthly. And we don't see anything like this in the Disney World parks. Man, guys, I am so impressed. I'm so happy with today. We tried so many good foods. Like, seriously, everything might have been a 10 out of 10. Like, everything that I tried today was so good. And to end it with this burger, man, what a day. And now that we are all full, it's not only New Food Day here in Disney Springs, May 1st is also Hollywood Studios' 35th birthday. So I figured I'd take you guys over to Hollywood Studios and we'll see what they've got going on. I don't think it's gonna be much though. We have made it into Hollywood Studios, and as soon as we walked in, the first thing we did was pick up our 35th anniversary map, which basically just says 35 years, and on the inside it also has like a little poster if you unfold it. But besides this map and the merchandise that we're hopefully gonna go look at, there really wasn't much going on today, which shouldn't be a surprise because I feel like all of these anniversaries and birthdays of the Disney World parks have been so impressive recently. They had a ceremony at 11 o'clock this morning that I watched a live stream of, and they pretty much just thanked all the cast members multiple times, and then some characters came on stage. Kermit and Miss Piggy were there, so that was cool. But other than that, I don't know. I expected more. I contemplated coming to that ceremony, and I'm glad I didn't. I was hoping that like Michael Eisner would be here for, because you know he created MGM Studios, and I was like, maybe Michael Eisner will be here. And I was like, should I go? Should I go? I only wanted to go just in case he was here, and I didn't come, and he wasn't here. So I'm pretty glad that I didn't come, or come this morning, because now I'm here and I got my map. And I want to take a look at the merchandise now. I know you had to get like a virtual queue for the merchandise, but I think they might be selling some in the store when you first walk in. And I know one of my friends is kind of wanting some of the 35th merch. So I'm going to go take a look and see if I can find anything for him. This is pretty much what we're working with in this front store here. They have this little t-shirt that doesn't feel of the best quality. They also have a Loungefly. This Loungefly is honestly pretty nice. It reminds me of the Club 33 Loungeflies a lot. They have a corksicle as well, and then a nice little hat. I like this hat. This is nice. Does it say anything on the back or anything? Nope. Just a hat. I don't know. I like the design. I like the design on the brim.
Well, look who it is. I joined Kristen right after her little adventure at Disney Springs, and of course I had to drag her to one of my favorite parks, Disney's Hollywood Studios, or back 35 years ago, Disney's MGM Studios. You know what? We're looking at the map. It's a nice map. I like these new, these collector's maps. They had one for the Animal Kingdom one, but if you take a look, give me a second. It turns into a poster. Same design that they got on the merchandise. As you see, I have on my shirt, a nice little baseball style t-shirt. Merch, nice colorway. It's comfortable, it's soft, so I'm pretty impressed with the merchandise. So as Kristen pointed out, there was not many new food options for the 35th to celebrate, 35 years of such an amazing park. But we're gonna, play a little joke on our TikTok here about the Cobb salad review. So we're gonna do a Cobb salad review on the Kingdom Crew TikTok. So make sure you go check that out.
Like Sean mentioned, we're gonna film a little Kingdom Crew TikTok. It's gonna be a satire video. We're kind of gonna pretend that the Cobb salad is like a brand new item and it's here for the 35th anniversary or whatever, when obviously it's not. The Cobb salad is like a beloved item here at the Brown Derby, but we got our name on the walk-up list at the Brown Derby Lounge, and we are already headed inside. I have made a couple of videos here at the Brown Derby Lounge in the past, and this is one of my favorite places to come hang out in Hollywood Studios. Obviously, baseline stays at #1, but if you're looking to grab like a quick drink or a quick food or a nice salad, come here to the Brown Derby Lounge. Also, we have the perfect table. This is so cozy.
This is part 6. This is a cozy table, but as Kristen's saying, we're gonna try this nice little Cobb salad they got here. The Cobb salad. I'm excited, What better way to celebrate the 35th anniversary than a Cobb salad?
You heard Sean. We're also going to be pronouncing Cobb salad incorrectly just to like trigger people a little bit. We used to make videos like this in the past. I feel like I've like mentioned it before where I say like where we go to Trattoria Al Forno, I'm like, this is the most authentic Italian restaurant. Or we go to Rose and Crown, I'm like, this is the most authentic British pub. And we just joke around. And we want to get into more of those videos again. I think it's so funny. So go to the Kingdom Crew on TikTok, and I'm sure you're going to see a bunch of people triggered in the comments of our TikTok. We are enjoying our Cobb salads.
I've been delighted.
I've been delighted. Pro tip, if you come to the lounge, ask for the rolls. Sometimes they'll give them to you, and they have such good bread here. They come out like warm. Yes, thank you.
Anything for right now?
We're good. Thank you.
Thank you.
I mean, the food was
And you get the butter. Also, I never cut my bread in half. I just put the butter on the bread like that.
That's a psychotic move. Show the people what they want, Kristen. See, you got to open it up here like a nice little sandwich. You got a little leftovers, take the rolls, pack them in there. You got yourself like a little mini sandwich. A salad Michael Eisner would be proud of.
Well, I wish I could do that, but Sean ate all the rolls, so I only had one, and the rest are gone, so no Cobb sandwiches for me. Well, guys, I'm really glad I got to come to Hollywood Studios on the park's 35th birthday, and I am so impressed with all of the brand new food that I tried in Disney Springs today. There is so much food that I would highly recommend you guys try. I don't even know if I could pick a favorite from today. If you guys made it to the end of this video, let me know down below in the comments which food that I tried today that you would want to try the most. And make sure you guys hit that subscribe button because I do these Disney Spring update videos every single month. I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Hello. Hello there.